Hola, ¿cómo está? Hello, YouTubers. Hello, stalkers. I'm back with another episode or a rant or a rave, whatever you want to call it. Today, before I get started, like my video and subscribe to my channel, right? I'm just going to jump right into it because you guys know me. I'm not the one to beat around the bush. Today in my healing is not such a good day. I cannot promise you that every day in healing will be a good day. I can almost promise you that a lot of your days they'll be good days, but a lot of your days will be filled with tears. And that's not a bad thing, okay? These tears need to cry. They need to be cried because they were tears that you were not allowed to cry in your past when your abuse or your trauma took place. So understand, if you are here right now with me and you are emotional, you are tearful, you are in a part of your journey where things are and emotions are bubbling to the surface, that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. However, it can seem very scary if you don't have proper guidance and direction. I myself, and I typically don't tell you guys what's going on with me because I don't want to pity party. I don't want to, none of that. I'm totally accepting of who I am. Okay? Something that I'm dealing with right now, I'm dealing with the emotional and the psychological abuse that took place in my childhood by my stepfather. For so many years, I suppressed the pain and the trauma. I can almost assure you, getting through your trauma is a lot easier than dealing with the source of your pain. But if you are at the point where you're dealing with the source of your pain, that means your healing is right next door. Don't give up before the miracle happens, please. Because today was a really rough day for me. I finally got to express how I felt about the abuse that took place with me. And all I could seem to say was, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. And I meant it. And let me clarify and clear up some things for you. I meant every word that I said. I hate what I have become because of the trauma. I hate what I endured because of the pain. I hate the behaviors and the psychological mannerisms that were built because of the pain and the trauma. That's what I hate. And I also hate the person that caused it. And I know you say hate is a strong emotion. Don't let these things overcome you. But I'm a realist with myself, okay? I'm a realist. If I feel hate, I feel hate. I know what that feeling is. If I feel love, I'll say I love you. If I feel hate, I will say I hate you. If I feel pain, I'll be like, oh, you hurt me. I'm a very expressive person by nature. So I know how to convey my emotions in an intelligent and healthy manner. But where people seem to get it messed up is people don't understand how their actions and what their actions produce, how that affects other people. They're not aware of it. And if they are aware, they're not psychologically conscious about how their actions hurt other people. You know, a lot of people tell me, I can look at you and see the pain in your eyes. Where else will I wear it? Because if it was up to me to express the pain the way I feel, I'd hurt someone. I would. But that's not a confession of me actually hurting someone. That's me wanting to get that pain out so bad that I'm willing to do anything to do it. So I, as self, as being, can have relief. So I look for other ways to cope, and I look for other ways to deal. And a lot of these other coping skills, they're empty. But I still deal with them because I have to be a part of society. I still have to be civilized enough to be considered a citizen and not a threat to myself or the public. I'm dealing with some really heavy things, tubers. I am. At this part in my journey, I'm doing a lot of crying. The hardest part about it, and this is where medication is actually of good use, but I'll get into the dynamics of how I feel about medication later on. The hardest part about it is convincing myself I'm okay. See, I have PTSD tendencies as well. Certain sounds or smells or people or actions can trigger me and cause me to live in a place that I'm no longer in. I'm not proud of this. I don't want no hooray party. I don't want victimized sympathy for it. No. This is me dealing with myself. Okay? I have these tendencies, and because I have these tendencies, I feel like this is not true. This is not true. It's not proven. I feel like I will not be able to have a successful relationship because people are able to see my issues. But so what? It's not my fault I have these issues. I didn't beat myself. I didn't molest myself. I didn't rape myself. Okay? I didn't do all those things. I didn't rob myself. But a lot of the things that did take place, while these things were happening or after these things happened, were all my responsibility. Every bit of my responsibility. And I take total accountability for it. But what I will not take accountability for is what someone else did to me. And if you're amongst people, excuse me, if you're amongst people that want you to take accountability for the pain that you endured at the hands of someone else, these people are toxic. These are the exact people that need to be addressed. Because I am done with the generational curses on my family. It stops with me. The pain stops with me. The psychological terror, it stops with me. Today, I've cried more than I've cried in let's just say the potter needs water to mold the clay. If the clay is hard, what can a potter do? But I'm not here to get on that type of subject. Actually, what I'm here to do is encourage you to keep going through. I encourage you to look your pain in the face and say, I'm stronger than you. Admit to yourself that you're broken. Accept it. But don't become it. Okay? And you become it by stewing in, oh, I'm a bad person because of this. Oh, I must not be any good because they would not have done this. Oh, I must be doomed because of this. Stop it. Knock it off. Knock it off. That's not who you truly are. Who you truly are is a beautiful person that endures everything you've ever come through or come to. Period. I wish I could tell you the best part of what healing is. I've yet to reach that place. But I can tell you this, I will get there. I will get there. For the sake of my own life, I'll get there. For the sake of other people's lives, I will get there. Because I understand what it means for me not to get there. It's not that I don't want to go through it. It's not that I don't know how or I can't. It's not that I'm even afraid. It's what I will have to confront. What demon is going to jump out today? Who will I have to slay today? What am I up against today? No matter what it is, the sheer proof of endurance is the fact that your 10 toes are touching the ground. That's survival at its finest. So anyone out there in People Land and Tube Land or wherever, if you're living with anything, PTSD, mental illness, schizophrenia, bipolar, major depressive disorder, autism, and you're still alive, congratulations, you're at the top of your freaking class. And I'm not saying this to have a patty cake party. You know that's not what I do. I'm saying this because it is true. The pain in my eyes is very real. The only way I can express it is to tell you guys. I've been in this somber, funky type of mood all day. Because I saw something about myself this morning that either I didn't want to see or I was not ready to confront. So you can get in your own way when it comes to healing. Trust. So if you don't want to heal, sit down. Stop crying about, oh, this person hurt me. Because you're doing nothing about it. Nothing. But if you are going to do something about it, understand it's going to take a lot of tedious work. It's going to take a lot of self-encouraging and self-determination to get through it. So I pray you have a guide. I pray you have a guide. I pray you have a guide. And just know, whenever the thoughts come in your head that you are worthless, that you are hopeless, that you are guilty, that you are not good enough, understand that is a lie. That's a lie. And that's not who you truly are. You're the positive in you. You're the positive thoughts in your mind. You're the positive things in your day. You're the positive lights and flowers and water and wind that's outside. The external factors. You're every part of what positive is. You are what positive is. And sometimes I need to learn to take my own advice. You are not worthless. You are not hopeless. And trust me, the world will not be a better place without you. Your family will not be happy or at ease without you. It is a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie you're telling yourself because the pain is too much. Let it come out. Let it come out. Because if it doesn't come out, it'll stay in. And it will cause more and more psychological harm and freaked out behaviors that will cause people to seemingly run away from you. Listen to me and listen to me well, tubers. Listen to me and listen to me well, you stalkers. Healing is all of our jobs. So if you know anybody dealing with any type of mental health illness or struggling to overcome some type of grief or trauma, Anybody that's been in the military, that's not having a good reaction psychologically to the things that they have endured. It could not hurt you to reach out and say, hey, I understand you may be going through some things, but I'm here for you. If you need to talk, if you need to just cry, I'm here for you. Because sometimes that's all they need. They don't even want you to hear what they're saying. They just want you to be on the other end of the freaking phone or the other end of the conversation and let them bubble over. That's what they want. That's what they need. Be that person. Healing is all of our jobs, yo. All of ours. And like I said, I'm in no place as a woman, as a sister, as a mom to give anybody any type of advice. So don't take my word as holy book, as holier than thou. But just know I'm giving you my experience, okay? So reach out to your loved ones. Love your loved ones and love yourself. Here I am. There I was. Peace.